Ponyami ninja ubedungalo, ponyami ninja luwe. Beyesi le salon gelenye, beyesi le laban lunye. Saye mogo ban sate to bana, kote mogo ban kere mo bana. Ponyami ninja luwe. Muso kele muso filawa, muso saba muso naniwa. Ubasini le kele nekun, ponyami ninja luwe. Ni yeslana fama alalenye, na la kiche slama denye. Beni kele flu muso wiche, ni kay kele flu muso wiche. Wole nyadi fama alaye, ni may kele flu muso wiche. Wodo mandi fama alaye, ponyami ninja luwe. Ponyami ninja luwe, na lu kay chebe nyanga me du mane sala lo me ke pola la ko. Ponyami ninja luwe, ponyami muso jonale, ne mengela muso jonale, ne bambela neleka, koroya bela neleka, songa du bela neleka, masini kambe for neleye, korosi kumado for nelema, makanju be for nelema, nemine ju bela neleka, bisile ju bela neleka, korota la neleka, sanji bisi bela neleka, nenelo boy bela neleka, komila bisi bela neleka, kebanango bela neleka, buli bela la neleka, bondo si bela la neleka, faningo bela la neleka, lola bana badon bela la neleka, subate wili bela la neleka, gibani ko bela la neleka, konyami ninja luwe, neleka la moso jonale, kana woke moso filale, kana woke moso sabale, ima kominga moso jonaye, kana woke moso labanwe. Konyami ninja luwe. Masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, telebon malay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, alabiyo masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, television masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, filigo masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, wapisi masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, miyali masay fulu mosoya, ido wasay nyamo mosoya, sanu masay fulu mosoya. Ido wasay nyamo mosoye, walibe masay fulu mosoye. Ido wasay nyamo mosoye, malabolo matay fulu mosoye. Ido wasay nyamo mosoye, yele ko maki fulu mosoye. Ido waki nyamo mosoye, balongi mama ki fulu mosoye. Ido waki nyamo mosoye, bonyali ni madi fulu mosoye. Ido waki nyamo mosoye, waliba mi madi fulu mosoye. Ido wodi nyamo mosoma naluka chebe nyanga mju mane salalo nyanga mibana konyami galwe konyami galwe konyami ibaya konyami ne dunaye konyami ne doba dunalo konyami ne galwe ali chebola waya silala beba wala foli yorola ninga madun foli dialero namida mana kuma balema ayila ban jamman balema namida mana jamman balema payida mana nani julema namida mana nani julema ayila ban gusili balema namida mana gusili balema payene ba seno samarala kata maso jigi mango yata konyami ningalwe ndo manzongo chela sinino sebe donde musula moyo we ne banga di fama alama konyami galwe konyami galwe konyami nyalo konyami ninjaluwe bonasi dila dawuma konyami ninjaluwe bonasi dila naluma nyaba mabo wolu talo sonja mabo wolu talo toroya mabo wolu talo nyanini mabo wolu talo bisili mabo wolu talo masama mabo wolu talo klasama mabo wolu talo kata mosoji manjelefe konyami ninjaluwe Nemengela moso jonaye Nabambela neleka Bonasi sela nelema Sukelendi nelema Ndasu sela lomina Wula seni wate meno Nedo wani na yorola Dutela genji kumanape Unda yela nelenye Samala lola nele kolo Kanela fili kenema Bonda tuna nelenye Kaba kafe ido mandinya to Gani senye si bonna Ningi senye na yola Ngato balo la lita Kata mato adigi mango ya fe Kona mimi njaluwe Ndashibe na solo dinima Ndashibe na kodinima Ndashibe na kono dinima Ndashibe na kono bolima Ndashibe na sisi dinima Ndashibe na soma Ndashibe na tolo dinima Ndashibe na nindinima Ndashibe na nyadinima Ndashibe na kundinima Ndashibe na joka dolema Ndashibe ni waya silema Ale poba to damba dulema Ndoma zonga chela sigimino Sebe donde musula moya Wai nyelanda rifama alama Irala Konyami ninjaluwe dunanyalo Konyami ninjaluwe Moso kulaba fulu samina Ayeko moso koloma lutinya moso Ayeko moso koloma sabuju Ayeko moso koloma tatinya bato Ayeko moso koloma nyanileba Ayeko moso koloma suba moso Ninda mirida milo atinya fu Kata masolo moso kula fe Kula la di kariye Konyami ninjaluwe Konyami
Ah, okay.
Go me there.
Ala mo fara herema. Mo bu nyom be badiyama, ala badiyata nyefe. Mo amiti damna tole. So the first thing mo get make aka opening prayer di Bramusama. E dog ma occasion. Yana mona kumara mna. Ya musa kumari bro.
Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam. Mo beti lo te kera lo kala so to ko ma mala bo kala. Mo la dani badiya mari badiya kala ta ku kala bo kala. Mo la dani miti makapo mo na hakidi no kala mo beki ma ala bo kala. Kala ma den juso ke kine ase famille wala ala le. Kala mo juso ke kine ala bo kala. Kala nyonya do mo wacha ala bo kala. Kala nyonya do mo wacha ala bo kala. Beza ma frani ala la mo kete lu fa suno kala mo beza ma ala bo kala. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم اجعل اجتماعنا هذا اجتماعا مرحوما وتفرقنا بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل معنا شقيا ولا محروما اللهم بك ما لا بوك له بفضل ورحمة الله
Ena na gula mena. Ka for more actually a more discussion there. Come on, healing process that mean healing process will mean division more which character more which kabe Felmausa kolo. So hopefully tonight I'm more kind of conversation going to mina. It's gonna be tough. There's gonna be some disagreement, but in the end I'm more making it. Lord, 2 weeks ago, Mommy Benedict called me from Philadelphia. Akajia na kabo ko atafeka nano kabe Felmausa koma. Ko nimisika mo kajama de ko ai nisika kuma moya. Bana gaja Mommy Benedict la ko is not possible. Kabe ma there's a friction among us regarding Felmausa. So notice the dia kabo ile nisi inakuma if there's a division among us. If there's a division among us, we don't need outsiders to come and sit down and make a peace between us. So we prefer our coming together and make a peace among ourselves. What come on no dino? I don't if I can't give it, I always schedule you playing upon another. But I can't know it's not feasible right now for you guys to come and sit down with us and tell anything. But in the end, I look at say, you know, I'm going to make it when you know, Jack, my most senior Musu, mobile Mamu Sokono. Can't see, you know, because from Sakoka community. The only time Famusa issue now more for election with Nara. And after the election is over. So I'm going to make a mistake and I will try, you know, to see the temple come on to have a little bit so because of Punyamuka. I didn't call everybody, but at least I called few people to get their input. Maybe be so I take 3-4 hours or so 2 days before call another person. Luckily in the end I was able to talk to at least 10 people. Come on, but in the end, tension has died down. That was number one. So if it is something that we are willing now to sit down together and discuss for Musa issue without, you know, cursing one another. That was encouraging. But there's one other thing that I also observed during the survey was that it might be a little bit too late for us as a group to register at the same time to be part of this year's convention. Sanoe survey. So what I did, you know, I thought about something we might have to bring up in a meeting. Me to just see them watching. Actually, we'll take on the 26th of this month. But thanks to Mohamed Bayo, I can't get it because I don't want to make enough my follow. It will be better if in North Carolina. I'm walking. Let me think about it. Man, I can't do it. Yearly calendar me more. Tomorrow we're having a greeting at 4. Okay, and this convention will take place the end of the month. Actually, early part of July, which is July 1st through July 4th. So, can yellow calendar bell can go? Okay, you know what? Let me do some call. That night, can you file cookie? Can you file go for go? Go man and go and money from Sabo Mark and go. Think and discuss more. Ben can get man. Kabe from Musakoma. Mumu can get a couple of sokonano. At least 8 under the umbrella, under the emblem of a unity, everybody agree that they represent or regardless who that person is. You can't even come back in. Moka Diana, money light to up, my letter up, Macaniana Gabo, there was a deadline. I understand he was the interim president. Can you Morris Komaki come in the Kafala, no Atlanta, no middle of Mala, division more. Say down what number no. We don't need any outsider to come and make peace among us. We don't have that much hatred among ourselves. It is something that we can solve ourselves. Whatever the case, I will let you know. But is there any way that they can give us a waiver or extension for the deadline? Because actually, we need extension in the way that more people come more bonus than put our house in order and then register later. After I can go, no problem. One person okay. So what I did, I talked to some people that night, and I've been talking to people you know, I want to apologize to people for the time. Let them knock it out. Some people are very mad about it. I'm very sorry for that. One in your Bena Communo, Ulamna Wole. More than I get a meeting and I'm going to Gablam with Jaff Mawole, I'm going to Jabro man. Let's do it peacefully and orderly man. It's going the morning meeting Donga Janga Moka Katuna is going to go around more summer. Mbeki kono yafo. Miriam Bekila yafo. Top a minute. How best can we get together? How best can we come as a group, as a one person or as a team? More Beka Taka more represent la 8 more represent. But we shouldn't send 2 teams or group D where water more than Nuta group D where water Waleko Sara. So alarm okay. So what finger and getting that idea dealer. That idea is not bad. Everybody get a better idea in the end. More not of more better kidding, but more can make it more okay. Now, actually, I realized that we were kind of late as an organization to do any registration process. And I was kind of actually not ready. Congo more take this year. Result me na so number cabinet so be will Congo more to next year man. But actually, you know, Bayo kana kuma again go, you know, it's better for us to do it this year. And that me no lo woleni. Amulo ja. First of all, I'm happy that Light to Rape changed his mind to be here tonight. Because when I first talked to him that night, he told me that he would not be here. But when he told me 2 days ago he would be here, you know, kind of appreciate it. And I also gave him credit, him, Musa Sharif, and 2 other guys for being very principled. From the start of Felmausa issue, they said they're going to be part of it. Whether everybody agree or not, they're going to be part of it. That's a good thing. Now, Neta Miami is a personal idea. This year, as a group, we late. More make a talent. Come and let you, they already been there. They don't have to go through the long process that we had to go through. This is my personal opinion. I'm more support the team will come out, let them go and represent the team. Now, leadership, someone can know, or whatever person was supposed to do as an organization to be legally represented in Felmausa. But they say I'm going to baker and fighting me. It's tough for some people to swallow it. I'm going to cut a black, whosoever is going. Let's throw our support behind those people who will take out represent. I will know they should report, and after I will know that then we can decide from that point on how can we pursue Felmausa issue or how can we handle it. That personal idea, meaning, will live. So, Bangali, it's up to you. Massimo.
Okay. Thank you very much. Allah yeah, Jobatana Kumami for I mean, Kumachi and Qua. Kula Dangule. Okay, and like Mr. Turema said, one of my look at Wulona, you know, I tell him that calm down, Montakana Bekuki Makwa. And he showed me that Alu Beta and Yefequa. Maybe now find work for Pablo for more better Jefe. Like if I tell you, Bono, true support. But I'm asking them, I cooking the Mayaqua. Night kata. Kumsa alu yenokwa. Because they're already there in the bowl. They promise us election with banner. I love ya Mumika Masalaqua. I love ya Nicola Danola Inaqua. I love ya to bring that person in Atlanta. Because I appoint a minute for election banner wanted to able to go. When Nicola Danola do more Mafeka, somebody have to take the initiative. Come move. Okay, in a mass or I know some better as a one group. So, Nicola Danola election with banner either ja Kafamusa hey, I Nakamoya. Because what now must I go for Musa Nakamoya? The more you know, the most about Makwa. Famusa Kinyakuta. Okay, and it's very sad, you know, the reason right now didn't been several from Sakomakwa. I had last stream in a Calabria. What time more movie a quarter of a mobile more 5 American farmer, they come to treat them, you know. I think it's something good. So, for Mumora Jacafino, but no one for a movie, be ready to start. I will talk about let them fight for everybody in Atlanta. Naka fight IJ, Wakapoke, Mayam can I ban Abu Bano, what number so dark, Mawa to Sakamaka where they don't come up from where they. No, we don't want that. So, I'm not going to worry over.
Suggestion or what?
Yeah, Ben Milliard for me.
That million for in the end, one or 2 years. Basically, talk.
Ndafe kapa mwende kumara timi nina kumakola.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
That's good. What can I get? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Dalumina. Then dalumina. Well, kada motika Felmausa kuoda mea maybe what 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago. Aku mata yoroda ana kasusa ni nyondo ya lele. So your library na fa wala to wada fero ko arule so kono. Aku makamu tunyele because seriously because ndefu ikiama. Maloka for minute of Felmausa, I hear the name, but I don't really know the objective, the goal, the purpose. So the Southern government in the couple more dollar what a delegation mutato I am more represent this is what this support can because Maloba midday. Seriously.
I hate to interrupt you, but is that not you know, Jeff?
So that's why I really want to pass it on, inshallah. Then we'll go from there, inshallah.
Cameraman, Mayor's a son with the president.
Thank you, brother.
I'm a big game. The color of Felmausa come winning. Better for la connaître ni lo katima la kwa. The color d'unité mine ko be dana la kwa. Ko be dana la. Ani de version ka wote nya ita nyefe be hangile sio ko fana ko ka gbe nya ma wo mena ko bo afana bo ala le kwa. Color like almost 4 months or 5 months ago, 4 months or 3 months like that. I did call Liberia, I called some people that say enough is enough. Say we're trying to come back together. I'm not doing, I'm not casting. Come with me, which I'm not to you know. I'm not Kushokini, I'm not Nakini. You can't Felmausa come you know, Felmausa come Yamekani. It's almost look like interest business now. Let me tell you. Because moi je suis salé because quand peut-être à dunia tête tanya quoi donc tout à l'heure les quand let me dire bien ma politique career mieux comme salé ni bio voilà non ou ta à la ta ou tu balé ni mala ou balé ni manque donc moi pense à faire un cinéma non comme moi pas de moi OK moi bien moi t'as pas la nyona so nanzi la camille là ah maybe some people are more us here ala don lo ala lo don't lie because I have got dollar because maybe trying to build a political career. So what now? Because I see a camera. What now we come together? What can I do to it? What now we come together? Momo kalo. Alala. Ni fanga bebe taloko because the politician the fufuede. So Valentina ne tina taloko lokwa. What do you know? Adi anu ulunye and they want to join in it. So na mina all of the level to ma karimika kene amo dia amo na kene ba la we suppose that people then let them go in and maybe their luck will be there in Felmausa. So when they go in Felmausa their luck there your opportunity can be la sure no go behind them we support them more different people more we check after that one I think like almost going to one nga bangali kiko ko bangali ngo tuna mwanya mekano ngo chu wala la ka to go bangali wala patu amili Kalau join together, no, we don't go ni malo. We don't want alone no way. Let them stay there. If we can come together, everybody come together, let's support them. Milami o kala, moi de mama. If they get position, okay. Alhamdulillah. Moi moi faka ko position ti la ayata. Leta ko ta milliard brother kana me fola. I support that idea. Because ko ka gbe ya nyanya ma, for more solution nyala e no ya. Mo ko kemani mo be body makele mo be mo su kele for almost 4 or 5 years now we be fortunate one thing here over and over. I think I what because don't na ndila ko but there's no need for to have a meeting here because take attention here but to people they say I'm on na they say idea tension ko tawtu am idea do man make you kono afu tunyanya am keke na am bala e bo be ju solo kwa because every year Felmausa convention will say la a create tension between all bana ko mo keke ni. So do ko mo lo ko Felmausa a convention bango no Felmausa te bana ya convention ka bana do ka ta no
who are tired of no to talk. Maybe some people will be that they get tension. One now we solve it on convention time. No more Bema, you look at out, all out, all support them. When they can't now make a call to more okay.
Mulutala Coco.
I talk about no, Momutala. I don't want Coco because all I can talk about Bago. No, Momutala, the Coco Piano. No, that's not a question. I say, Momutala. Momutala, who do everything that Coco to Moka. You get every type of Coco. Momutala. One time. Momutala, because I'm not interested. So what I'm not here, I'm okay. Don't for me, I support that idea. So I'm not back and give my more better. So me to know all the way.
Like Mama Sakena Falani, like we are late. How will we be late when we are not member of the organization?
Like Canada, what time?
Okay. The deadline is June 12th.
Yeah, but Nakuma Mine.
When you register,
if you're not member. The only way you become a member, you have to register first.
Yeah, but it
so we had to go through that process in order to be a member. You can't just say, I mean, we can say we want to be with Felmausa, but if we not register, we're not a member.
Yeah, Nakuma Mine, maybe my Nakuma Nakuma Mine. Motors register for Muiba Mali. And this is the first meeting. You don't have to see the meeting, Mama Beba Makafo, whether we be member of the team. You telling all that we are late. Let me massacre. Where did you start already that you want to be member of the organization that you're talking about?
Actually, not my family.
It's tomorrow, Niba. If I jam Mola Fanakotuniano Coco, Momritala Kyokyo, Halimoka Mola, Talamala Ukakata. I mean, Nena and Yama really showed to me like you are really full support. Well, I'm Mokadia Momadia. Lekoni is supporting it. I'm not pointing for a show. No response. Now we have Malo, okay? Okay, I will respond that later. Come in the interview for.
Yeah, Roger Mate. You know, every organization, if we're not trying to build it based on principle, at least I think there are some set of democracy that we try to follow, right? Because election can whatever. Okay. And from every direction, through your explanation, I know you talk to a couple of people, maybe friends, maybe of the same idea or the same ideology. Because you work with a more tangible affair. And from there, you was able to make your decision to say, you were able to notice that the tension has cooled down.
Yeah.
And for me, basically, I'm not actually against Felmausa, but like, if you're going to join any institution along with your organization, at least you should get some certain approval of a certain percentage of the membership. Okay. So tonight, same other kind of person here. I know you people might have a decision that we should go or you shouldn't go or whatsoever. But is it possible you all have a vote tonight to determine whether the organization is willing to go in that direction or not?
Yeah.
That's all we have to do. That's the reason we're almost done it.
All right. But then until we can have that election, I don't see any need of any further discussion.
Okay, let's go around because that's the process. Let's go more with our view, more fun away, more African law. Can't be here for a minute. No, bang it tomorrow. That's the process. We gotta let it continue.
Allah masala Murad Muhammad. Allah mubekan.
Bajaga. Andy. Nan dambi di arefal. Na mafatin alena. Go pay dambi di arefal.
Even though you're president, but you're figuring out his view.
It was not me to
It was very, very clear what he said.
Yeah,
he said that too.
No, President is on tape.
It's not that we're going to agree to it. So it's up to you. You got a view whether should we or we should not. It's not up to me. It's up to everybody. In the end, more kafra lokerele, more bekima. Now, for all let's say
Felmausa ko ama damla bi.
from Sako this control Jonamina ka for Muna do Malaysia. So at Yano Bino. One more Bejabla Kumakuna. Because he was so hard that he couldn't listen to anybody. Mais nous monter mala oluna nous makamane ka famute famusa jua nous tunyo ole famusa our classmates they are the one that headed famusa we are not just famusa wa nu akuma business tamingo kamba ngo to repeat kan mo sini sum kono no mo sini mo amoni vin ale mo organization for the base can wole mo ta feka for political organization in nalo o nakana mo from mo akuma romin dia wole no especially me that's why I'm be fighting from the beginning. Moi mbe dinzola moi takata ondu na boke moi mbe musotala moi takata o fenga oke kutadi rebe na mo manitana mambe na moi takata o fulike moi groupe na sine wele Felmausa kodo from the beginning is a political issue vane fo kenga ne kafa ko do ya feka ya political career build. For me personally I have more friends in Liberia. If I want to build my political career I can go down and build. Felmausa kote so kamun tumino More than the Lord D. Felmausa ko no, election te gâté there. More ta fait comme Felmausa because a be nala political interest be nala akoto ngola franc. Organisation mi chito. Donc more than the Lord D côté que moi organisation na moi mon living ya kati. More we discuss. We are not against. We are not against. So more hakili si yo me for wole. Muta against la there. Political issue be na wallahi better wali be nala imodu imaulo ikoto ulon position ko be nala do imaulo ikoto ulon they will let us down and follow their interests. So masa chebe ka mo kuna duna lo kuma di mo ma mo dunda lo di mo we ka do lo ni mo kota lo le vraiment alala mo menyelo mo dunda lo menya bi yo le ma you know ako we nala atisa mo organization mi ma mo koni tale kata mo represent ko fo menya le mole o jati ya we wa mo organization mini a intrele ki madwala so ne me fa sum na kala ka lo ka salamu
for me really I was not involved in those meetings in the past, so I kind of want to kind of pass because I don't know the route and I really don't understand why there's an issue with the Felmausa organization. You know, with us here in Atlanta, I don't know why. You know, what's the root behind it? So I will probably lower a little bit and get into that. So, but when it comes to me, I would love for us to in any way that we can come together as a community is very important. I know a lot of times we say we afraid of politics. We run a political organization. As Aristotle said, we are all political animals. So we shouldn't be afraid of politics. And I'm looking at it in a different way. Maybe you got to be looking at it in the other way, but is the head of an organization, and we are rooted under that. So I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be part of it. So that's just, again, my opinion, FD opinion. The since Felmausa have been funded, I've been there I think 2 or 3 times. I go there on my own because I think it's something bringing our community together. They get very good principle, and the organization is doing good stuff in our community, and why not be part of it? You know, they will connect us to the organizations in some heart. But like I said, I will stay back and see why to get more ideas as we go around the table to see what is the reason why we even having a problem with it. So that's just me.
Tumalinda kumakoto meninga fiti ne kumaingali walo nyangu makakabla momo na wuti jafama nenda mosu mine be kumalayo bete makane makora lukti perfect kwa manano. Yeah, okay, this is my way of putting a little bit of juice to the conversation. Wangoto kuma kumale koka mo Felmausa ko mo bone wura janelo mo business ya kuna ne ba fa nyade mane ka mo muna kuma nenya ka wudu ko ko de ne jabata we almost being be admisa sene wa mala mo ko to bena ablole ko sa mo afortune ko ala tunye de man ala mo kuma tunye ko ka ala wu ya jaba mote nyaminga ko mo kembe wole ne nyamona alotinya la nu kembe na fango mala de la jabata ikene wokundi lele double na kuma sene ka Mr. Fofana kuma mo na kuma jona Farok na kuma bana di amado kuma kama wa mo nyalo kuma yere lo bito kafa mo do Felmausa kuma lo by birthright mo Felmausa member lele because many are the more Felmausa kuma problemu yoromi no ko sa jabate ya masa ya ko min de lo ni mo te we nyai na ni letter na se wa Felmausa mauma na menga yuna min ikaw letter ko jatula jabate the second one letter jabi na nala brother min da letter be kan no anybody who want copy anybody who want copy can please take a copy of the response from the Felmausa officials responding to us. More Euromina Felmausa Koro, we na kana for money ko alasi sao. Come on, Adwaro, come on, invite. I say I'm not going to call anybody near. Wasiaka na akma. Your please listen to me, please. I say put on the table. We'll get to it later on, Mr. Kaba. Just put it down. Everybody will get one later on.
Move up on them, so.
Okay, that's the response from the Felmausa president at the time and the board of director, Mr. Kroma. They reply us that they were happy, they will be waiting to come and meet us. More concern, meaning, kafongo mo be wunya faye na ibe mo bunya donalo oka mo kenule member alewe. Ina ta mo to ufe yoro wulo kata wu bunya dola ima oke mo ta alaba. Felmausa kuma yoro mi no welewe. Abi fa wulo bi ka foko kuma be ka mo do ufe wu beta Felmausa mo wa kuma sama bala mo ka kai mayinga mema. Sani nana tia kokoro mabala ben nei mayinga ri ka fano beneba. Yo siaka fufana mana fanya mingo ka ndira ka mo for bitu. So that's my position. It is best that we stay with what we had before. I President Felmausa leadership kwa ko itika kana moye yimanaba momu kiri anu wakafa ko ya feka na wutete masale wutte president ya fo wakafa ko itire imibrosu ko ina kuma bebereka wenita kuma ne move yana welewe you were not going to receive them because we're waiting for the leadership ina ta Virginia will akonya damla some of were keeping up were reading they went to Virginia, New York and other places kata wo bunya dalo no the modern mona kuma kemenga lai brete awatilo do ne wula kata Felmausa mo wa constitution ko organization be sekado individual be sekado wa français ko vraiment madien ikuma kama ko mo tia mo na fa ko itato ko mo la u ko ka o ka uta mo represent America tena o represent Felmausa membership will represent ka leadership the president na kan grosi mo ute delegation choose katinote ina brother Turemuni brother Seremu Mutofa ute beta korokoro mo ka be ma ne mo me ba nyata lo wuda ta lo keke mo mo na wo si pete kata wa amo belo mo ta man leadership ko I mo to sebe nyama. Your registration requirement is completely like Mr. Dukley said, in my opinion, it's not a proper procedure. The procedure since Felmausa was formed was they went around recruiting members to join the organization. Moka mota bunya mo we makorona. I take a dinge. Iya convention menaba. Masa prabe sila. We na. Yo banga ina fa nyamungoka. kana mo bunya dara ko madeon mo ko be ma wole ne o ka mo yima yinga ma organization me ne on no ateka ka yunga ka ofa yina e na Liberia Mandingo Association. Felmausa is the Federation of Liberian Mandingo Association. Huh?
That's true.
Okay. When you are going to Ibe Nala, more imagininga, no theatre already. You got a constitution, find out do they have room for us? My brother, there are other issues even inside the constitution. They mean why you know what they were. The fact when they came back, commandment. What happened? Registration is not a requirement for all without member. And then that fact can mind and I get to say what you know. Are we member or without one member?
We're not member yet.
Not yet.
If we're not member, then we don't need to you register when you're already in the school or you're already a member of the organization. Okay, convention be done. Okay, I mean delegate who are registered. Yep. So, Mr. Jabate, come on, they will not even necessary for us to have a meeting.
Yeah.
Many people said that.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I said that.
If I not necessary for them to have a meeting, buddy. Money come much at the Baroka, what be nothing. We're not necessary to have no do we more intimate normal waiting in your command. Felmausa kana moti nya banda. Mo benara wonyama. Throughout your name to secretary eka kita ita. White that more representative. Na ina o kuma fa ni kuma le kuma kola no. Ibe more representative kuli bro na ma wuri jivara ka kai mu misale ba. Kuma sema you know, man kuma bra male. Huh? If they want to go, let them go. After the convention, whoever is elected, we tell them our letter. So the letter reply over there said, we are the one that's going to tell them when to come. Let's read it. Not Kapeka when I can't bring it. Letter, you tell me, you mark organization of them, my brother. Letter, I can't make a liability, bro. I'm Musa Keita, bro. That's why I don't have the letter itself. I think I hard drive on a computer and I crash. Why then I letter several me a liability signed it. But we agree on it. It was not two-person meeting. One not come meeting the corner. Do you about here? Okay. Menzi.
Anyway, come in the ruler crocodile might be my friend. Then we cannot point. Okay. You see, Felmausa ko, my bear no matter that more finger lopa, Dolana Koropa. Na money jabatena kumala na fanye kuma dibelete kana kukana kuma mote na fola kuma dibelete leader. Yes. It's not a leader, but he running for position. The momuka kana maye wole leadership executive branch. Who mana maye ba? Who do fena be na maye? Because ngosiki beke o say ale. Mame komana na ifelo ya no ready. Ke benumadi. No, look, Gana na fella, nanda personal problem na wa kalo ka for problem issue, you know. Ata Africa dey follow what change madama. I said, he came here for a personal problem, but he know. Okay. You see, Felmausa ko mine ana ka dey follow de maladie abula. Ana tala falu ko fellow me for no wolo. Ebe moye na Felmausa ko mi kuna bi. Atune famine moi di beletele masaya ko ado chele lai beletele what you know le mama belete mi ko ebe moi na Felmausa ko kumalo ya no ni bi abe kela ye moi di belete tete masaya ko what ma kuma mi kuna no ni what le na kala you know because I'm talking. I can tell liability. Mohammed Belete is liability, brother. Everywhere in the United States, they're talking to Belete people to join them to support this thing. And Mohammed Belete know Bengali. He know Jabate, he know me, he know Musa Kone, he know a lot of people here.
if you see today, come for more do encouragement, come more dollar new crop like any because delegate call Mohammed Belete want the support from here. Mote Alabama wolo, Falukuna fadi, ko Belete, that woman lot of Sababa. Ko Famusa Mungi la watibe, ko ba tell I don't even want to talk to them, you're going to lie to them. Half couldn't be someone that made a wolo, who can go support Kabaledi. Wa kirene. Mana Famusa kola hula no. Ne ira kare le bakamba bangali, mana ta la convention pro. Soit na late kala na constitution sans kala ke ay nana fola ngoma no meeting wolo. Who is like to sign meeting bangali ubeka jama wolo ke woko kabala. Makata ko bangali fero. Famusa komno ka diama Famusa muta fekana wote beka sila watibe una kama manipuleke maka diama yoma mino ne ka kere la do mo wote nu mi Famusa kolo nu tala mata ne wolo Minnesota de mama mo bisrabo ala mo ne falo ko ka braka Famusa muta no makata wo ko kana but domini personal family kole ani bara mo kola ni tunyo kole wole mo le finna ma foka ni papa ni thank you wo be bala you know, mona bena mango ka voter que Rich Motor Africa na no. Uta fe ko mate ko ke ko kana junwa tila before the election. Moka voter ke ne ka fongo September because ngalongo mako mala voter ko lo. Ngo nyiwo voter nyima akene ngo mibe bala ngo utela na sa no. Moka voter ke moka be September ma. Faluku work on that meeting and call liability that because liability na man so I think I can meeting kuna take program. Ela ye ke. September la. September ba comme mama ta convention club. Mama de utu. Yeah. Allez. E ba ye ke. So, mona convention mo fena na abna ba mika yo ma. Comme wo be ke mo tet Alanda Mandingo wo menye betalele. Famusa le deux fois on est Liberia. Nous mina initiated la ka for more law. We register ourselves to State Department as Liberian Mandingo Association of Georgia. Ma umbrella le Famusa. Quand for ça mokana na league dom le betemino beniba mokana na organisation takata senika bedien chama. To prove that this is a copy for State Department. I'm not finna. Read it. This is a different entity in Famusa right now. I'm not going to go represent nobody on this team for more disake. Thank you. What a customer. Ngona kuma. Yeah. Because the organization he belongs to is the Liberian Mandingo Association of Atlanta. Georgia. Liberian Mandingo Association of Georgia. I told you. No me tell what till law. We're not representing the group here. Second, what talent? Ala moto mawolo because mo benila fin dem club. Sido organization me registration crama ba this diki. Mona tambelo me keke. Okay. We that were there we register. Mo na beta Famusa kolo. Nu walibo mo kune Cameroon lo can register ka ka. So we now want to go compare master ano. Organization meaning Belano, Akumasia, Matisse Bejana Kata, we have to go as an organization. Okay? So that's why I told Jabate went far. The not beating me from all over. Jabate went so far. Yanani Kaka reaching enough for him, the Nana Bala, Barafoy, and Kata and Konoma Basibona. Okay. Jabate went as far as you go, Anafan, go Nukato, go delegation, Pole prepare Kakambu, as I'm speaking to you. So, Makaloka, the meeting on Saturday. Thursday is the deadline for my dad. I'm part of this thing. I'm not going to wait for your meeting, not submitting my letter. I'll be vacant of exercise my frontier in that election. Okay, I cannot do that. Nobody can stop me on that one here. Okay, Jabata told me, speaking to people after this meeting, I will call Famusa people. I feel like he went so far. Okay, he talked to Famoli, secretary for Famusa. He nothing. We got an election commission that you submit or that. Famoli, I tried Famoli because I know I wanted to find out. Jabate to full grandma Famusa coming. We buy now, but point to point. Mo ule mo alo mo yo makayala. Jabate don't know anything about the Felmausa business here. And you didn't know. Open discussion what if it terminate Mandingo says, no, I feel more than a bunyele. Executive Marta, I know to a new organization, Marta Ma will take care. Mother Nana, Madi Belete Castle, that my personal friend, Mamadi Sister Castle. We can talk to people who naka for leadership here. More bolo more call Atlanta County. More better can do na mado. What it terminate? Because who more new silale, it will tell me about matter who you do. Who don't want to be used to accomplish anybody political interest here or for any reason. More friend te dien, more muteta ro watila. Like belete madi ani alo ka go ni pembeke. After mak maladia. Beno madi na krila, beno madi na meka no. Ko Felmausa president calling you. Liberia ka ko itebe abeti yen Romina wolo afọ ko Felmausa ko where you abeli. Look, when you were here today, I want to say this. So why not today? Well, I'm aware. Abraham Belete me Krilila, who Carlo, I'm representing Atlanta, the people that are part of Felmausa, I'm the head for them. I'm in Felmausa board. Okay? They know. Georgia. Okay, Georgia. Yeah, okay. I'm representing.
There was a point.
Yes. Georgia. Okay. Jomaya, Tetelana Otala. Ma Abraham Pelete Mukila, Jabatekila, all the things. They know we part of the Felmausa here. Because they know we be more fight guy, you know what? They know when they talk to people, they tell us, well, yellow, Findalule, Numia law, I take more from Atlanta that we can go pass through and be part of it. What Joma happened here? Because if Femino, more be to who le Kaolo, Kata Mokla, who Kalo, Findilene, who walk Kilula. The poor Jabate, the poor Jabate need in that website as the coordinator for their something here.
Already?
Yes, it was in the website. Alajino Kunune. That means he was very well far into that. What the Mazekake? Ma yano problem ma wocha no kwapa ni no mi Felmausa lo ma kutiele masede maba organization mi no ma nala kama be ma de me ma bola no de ma ekata mata fa de ma so wala ma fina tap maka no mwanza mi alo ma tala kana problem talo. So we don't need to we don't need to bring this thing out like that. So mo akala mo personal problem na do mo wocha so ko no yapa e ba ye ke Felmausa be penga kala mo me se la Washington wo mo kere wo ti kiri la problem mo wo che. If it's possible, I wanted to suggest to you, if that's what they want, we can even put in for inauguration. Who now? Remember, say no kiri damano. Who na kabuye la Atlanta ka wo che. Mo bro mo kolo wa mo di belete to mole. And you're not part of the executive right now. You're running for president. I'm my personal friend from Manga. I'm not going to say anything here. I submitted my list. Delegate community, baby, I open the website, it's there. I bet you take a Jabate Krila, Sienta Utu, Utenana Krila Utu, because they are interest for them to manipulate all here, for delegate to go and vote for them. But delegate need is already in. Every second they call me because they know I'm the legitimate person in that committee. I submitted my delegate and confirm. Whatsoever we do here, Makama Yedoya. Muta for my for why were you people before? I can't my mother do not matter Kennedy Mula Fano, who could have Poka, don't Lana with Matuka, who could have for what all the people been before. We never see them. If they do ya. Mu Nakabuya sick and I will have said that the mama so. No me law at Puya Numa, who pay our own money. Over $500 net to be spent, and we're going to be more than that in DC. Now for na law. But it was something that I choose to be part of it and using my money for that purpose. You know, and family told me that Jabate told him that means it was going to go far. Not before you know. Ko Jabate ko meeting to Asaradelo, quite to Abe Amanaskela, ko to send delegate. I told family I don't know about any meeting. I don't even know Jabate. Because if you can't go far, like this is politics, my brother. If you can go far to stop, that's like a stop in my lace. I told you I don't know him. So who you going to honor? I submit my lace. And that's where we are today. I don't have anything. Much of the time Minnesota here, Musa Pele became leader here. When he wanted to go to Minnesota, I can't let delegate, delegate, because it's not delegate, but Atlanta is not going to be represented. I told them that bullshit over there. When you go Musa Ubeka Kumakiano, Koka Kumi Haman Naske. Ka delegation choose to come out there liability no ruta. Faruku opposed to it. But that's all. Amake. Meeting Baker and Moke Mediana Yalo. Water initiate what they say. We're going to work this thing. So me Benny, ne Camilo Mandingo Association, Atlanta Mandingo Association, Jama Legionnaire Cow, Burkina Faso, more battalion. Let us stay away from this thing here, man. Let us stay away from this thing for now. Let them can respect what if they knew. If I hear Bangali, you become one Bangali Buya Domika law, but Mama Belated and Mika for Bangali Joe, Man Makwa Rula, because of the postal problem, we can't use that here. This is the Liberia to make a karaoke. I'm telling you the truth. You can't stop me, man. Okay, why you about that? I'm talking to you.
Mama Belete approached me. I told him that I don't have nothing to do with this. Go and talk to Jabati. I don't have nothing to do with this. For him, I don't want you to exactly. No, I'm very crazy. You from Niba. Please calm down. Please calm down. Please. Don't use the time. I don't care. Calm down. No. I don't care for Musa. I want you to calm down. Do never attack me like this.
Now listen, please. And send now proceed. Let's have some order. Let's respect each other. You know, everybody has right to their own opinion. I mean, if you have been given opportunity to express yourself, that's fine. We don't need nobody to second individual when they're speaking. If Lighter is expressing himself, that's fine. After you sit down, when you have somebody co-signing and enforcing or reinforcing what the person is saying, will it not disorderly? If I'm talking, if you agree with me, that's fine. Just allow me to finish, okay? So I'm going to continue before I proceed. It's a thing like that for more young people, you know, and there's no appropriate time to meet, and there's no appropriate time to fix it. Anytime, depending when you can meet. Jawatena ako find na mata bangal day graduation kayalo ako ko buy I want your personal opinion. Ko I have somebody from Philadelphia, Mr. Ability. He asked me that he want to come here to meet with us. So what is your personal opinion? Governor with Jawatena and go, it's a good idea. I say, Farok and myself and others, we talk about this. We want to meet. I said, but it will be inappropriate for you to allow one candidate to visit us before we resolve our differences. Because if you do that, you're giving political edge to one candidate. So the best is to resolve this among ourselves. Then we can be open to any candidate to come here. Akakubaya, that's a very good idea, and I have noted your point. And he asked a couple of guys, and they agree with the same proposal. Okay, and this meeting today, as Mr. Jawate mentioned, I was the one that initiated the meeting today. Simply because I have Mr. Toure pressuring that we should actually take the initiative, either to be part of his delegate. You know, and I told him personally, look, though you may have an idea to choose me to be one of your delegate or one of the elected position candidate. However, no, I'm coming. No. It's to run for office. Yeah, delegate or office, anything. Yeah. And I said, well, this is a good idea, but it will be best for us to meet. Once we meet, we resolve our differences. Then we can decide what direction to take. And your concern was a deadline. I'm not going to repeat every word for word. It's already been said. And I definitely agree. And I mentioned to Jawate, I said, look, instead of to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks to meet, why not we do it right now? So whether Jawate, Faliku, everybody else has their own personal agenda or reason to initiate this meeting, I'm not aware of it. But it might be a coincidence. It might be that just because of the benefit our family member received from Africa due to the medical mission. Maybe that's what has motivated some of us to be part of the organization. It could be a coincidence that a friend of one of the potential candidates happens to be among us. Maybe that could be a reason. Who knows? But if that has not been mentioned, we shouldn't use it as a pretext to express ourselves in a negative manner. Okay, and there should be opportunity. I told you on the phone. I mean, you, Mr. Sheriff, and Mr. Fofana, and others have been actively involved in this organization for the last 4 years. So you should take advantage of this opportunity. If everybody agreed today to come up with an idea as to how we want to be a member of the organization, this is just something you have to be proud of. I told you on the phone, and this is something I'm saying right now. Regardless of what conspiracy theories or whatever, something it might be until Jabate cannot make a decision for the body. If Jabate told somebody on the phone that I can bring the body, it was a mistake, and he know within himself he cannot do it. And I believe Mr. Jabate is not going to tell anybody guarantee, knowing the body we have here, no single person can drag her to any organization. It might be thinking like that. So even Farok, who happens to be a friend or Liberia brother, he cannot take everybody. If that was the case, Jabate probably would have said, okay, yeah, we are a member. But if we initiate a meeting, we want to get everybody the opportunity to express itself. What is the best way? If we're going to get in it, whether we do it today, we do it tomorrow, we do it after the convention, it doesn't make any difference. We can learn from history. 4 years ago, we refused to be part of it, and today we even decided to be part of it. So it's not going to make a difference whether we join today or whether we agree to be part of it today or tomorrow. And also to say we should wait for the body to come and meet us, I don't think that should be a reason we don't want to be part of the organization. The body offered to meet us several times, we refused. And we cannot allow any single person to come and meet us until we resolve our differences. The question should be, do we want to be part of Felmausa? If not, why we shouldn't be part of it? We are Mandingo, right? It's no question whether we should. How? I mean, you don't expect nobody to offer you a position before you be part of the organization. No. Like you, maybe you may have the membership of Felmausa on a different entity, which is true. But if the body come together, that will have to change. You cannot be Liberia, Mandingo in Georgia, whatever. We only have one organization here, and I'll give you credit for taking the leadership role, initiative to be part of the organization from day one. Right? Let's not let our egos get in the way of bringing unity among ourselves. We give you credit. We appreciate all the great effort you and Mr. Sharif have done in the past, spending your personal money. But there's an opportunity we all have to take part of it. Whatever being said behind you, all that gossiping, more you call trade. Let's take advantage of this opportunity. Let's not allow personal ego. And I told you personally, this is what I'm going to say. You have been part of this organization from day one. Whatever we're going to do, we'll do it under your umbrella, right? You have to share information. Don't listen to what somebody told you on the phone from Philadelphia and say, oh, this. Maybe that might be the idea, but that's not how Mr. Jabate is perceiving the whole thing. But you have right to express it. Now you have expressed it. I believe people here will have to look into what you just said and we'll come up with a solution. We can't leave it without a solution. It is important. I disagree with people that are saying it wasn't necessary for all to meet. You cannot resolve it without meeting. Right? This is the first opportunity since 4 years. This is the first time we ever met to decide to even talk about Felmausa. So let's make use of this opportunity. Whatever reason you may have that you don't want to join the organization, say it. Whatever reason you have that you think we should join the organization, express it. But express it in a very respectful manner. We can agree or disagree. At the end of the day, let's come with something concrete. All right? That's what I'm saying. And I don't want to take all the time. If I have opportunity to say something later, I'll probably attest to it. But for now, let's just be respectful in the way we communicate our idea. And we don't need nobody to co-sign or to affirm what the speaker is saying. I know many of you agree with what I'm saying, but you did it in a very respectful manner. You can nod to yourself and say, well, what he is saying makes sense. But don't express it. Once you start saying, yeah, it creates confusion. So let's just, continue in a very responsible manner, please. And I apologize if I offend anybody in my speaking. Thank you.
More than anybody, I'm a last somebody. Now, my junior minute from my more meeting mini, then my kunyala.
na akuma juna mena fale kuna fanya kumaka kinyombe afelo ya no civilo wakakuma famusa koka na mwasanyi nani makena wasanyi lule kene mwa famusa ko mugurula ate guri for election besela election be bana atunu jey na kuma flana ne ko tuni abek na le kene misafona felo watilo organisation bi ne mo be nyina sia ko moi fait comme moi do politique lo katimi mo kromu mo chemeno na mona ko sura organisation mi na dano mo kalo mona ada na nyame ko ka mo ma da politique ka badenya mi mo wo chi Atlanta ya no politique le kada tinyala so ne mi fola ne na kuma mi ne na fa fa le kunyina ngwa ikili mo kila miti mi kuna nowe ngoko bebete ngwa idien ngwa fa musa kuma mi tue fono ai na jabate choose ka wolo na kwa ke mo achie mele ko kamo adu nyombru ngwa wo sia tafono division cha mo bale mo wo che ya no awula tafono mo ake krene fono jani mo na kuma fa musa ko mi ko ka mo fa musa kuma be ndala wati na mbate na bena anato kerele mo wo che mo wo sia le kanoko so famusa ko ndedinya mao mu alo mu talo me na jabata mission terminé a mission mine kumi mo ho cheya ko ka o kekirine uta ne velo wala ba uta ne full la no na fa wunyina ngwa na ta jabata la sila ngwa ga issue we ngo issue fla ngole na meeting ngoro ay na mu kila kwa ta do full lekela ko famu sana ta ifula ay ma election ko fo ay ma voter ko fo ay ma masasi ko fo ay weta masala si o be bala ba be jaba ka masale ese jaba se bi se kamo madu nyona fala ko kati so jabe la ko jaba se ko jabi jaba ka kumanye na point mu fola wolo ngona point mu le na fa ka fa tise mo madu nyona mo administration committee no ni jaba ko part of it ano wo mu fra ne nyame koka esi alebi se kana wo mu le ku madu malako aka wo kumanya yana kanyana kafala ama alema iletke musapenatale kwa ka secretary afani ate secretary broma afani tebe kame fa musapete do ndala aka wo nya wo fonyana okay I'm not against it but na concern mine kama madu nyona now moi be wo betwe division ba mo wo che na beneba fono moi be wo betwe mo beti ke famusa ko koka ko le kele mo madu nyona o kele mo madu nyona di so na fe mo be mo mi ko tunu kwa mo lo ka fo mo te ko problème amene mo lo ka fo mo te mo benzi ya kamene famusa ko ma mine mo mi tue beneba fono menya ko le mi sa fona na fa yanga mo be menyelele menya ko be wula be nya belalo abe mudi ala kata convention ko wuta ne mini beta de ko ama mudi akata ko wutwe wa mo yira la dayan from be ne ba de Atlanta Mandingo association mina to mi ta ko ite be ta mena ko ka ya fo ko ba ko ne Atlanta mina ko ko ta abe kena Minnesota abe kena New York ne da busini bunya midini makata be Atlanta Mandingo maye de wa be ma no afo be mi maye de wo che no abe fu nyina ko ka wala ka ile buji ete ko ba ko ne ba Atlanta mina ko ta ba no mi alo no le journal o mo fe ko be sia to no kiki ke politique lo kamo yire franfran donc na neta milialo ay tie amo fo musa ko mi tué bene ba fono mo yire la ta fono ba jani na ti ke jani na bo kana ma ya bonada division mi mo wo che no jabata mission mi ne wole o nenyana aka ko wole mo madu nyona kamo la ta de fono ay bana mo la ta na butu gouvernement mi sito ko butu wobe ka step mutala wobe ka sia mitala wole ke wota ale ta mission to wole wena kana njija nya pede suma na fa fa le kunyina Farok ka wolo a mi do ben wolo a ben mo ko malo wa comme imiriami ni inagbelo wala ka inafo ngalo ngonato vanani wolo lo
Alabama
hali so na jama kadiema media ni nenye mo fa musa meeting ko mi ne mo suspend ke mo fa musa ko mi suspend ke beno fono mo ire la da fono mo ba yi mo de di
ne fe ka fo yesu no o de ni mo nyoma buya kwa you know ma buya le kan ko be because when we leave out our personal issue and come and sit here for all to see or arguing, it don't look right. We play on the soccer field all day arguing. I don't want to hear that thing right here. When we come here, it's about peace. Seriously. And if the people that you don't expect to be doing those stuff, because we got to follow you guys got to be the role model for us. If we come here and see y'all, arguing, it's not going to look right. So one of the things I sort of stress on that is about Felmausa, partner of Felmausa Bene, Felmausa come in me kolo. Yeah. Ada me na minga fa ko Felmausa me kolo Felmausa de. Mo so ala be me de. Mo mu ka fa kwa tialo, u tialo. Mo mu fa interview tialo, u fa ni katialo. There are some people go over there for that personal issue. They want to go meet their old friends because they didn't see them for so long. They want to go dress and be among their friends. So they say, okay, the person live here, the person live here. Just to show themselves. More do fanta, who fanta, they involve themselves into the organization. So people go there for different purposes. You see? And for me, Felmausa is not a bad organization. We all have to be in it. We should not, exclude ourselves from Felmausa business. But Felmausa I think it's good for us to engage ourselves into Felmausa because number one, Felmausa then went to Liberia and gave our people medicine and stuff. They did that on their own. They want to do a lot in Liberia right now to prove it to put that this is what it's about. But if we get our respect here, basically I think we don't have no problem arguing with them. We have to join them. And one more thing I have to say, my brother, you all come together as once. Mr. President, this man here, we just put him there to do a job, like Bro Usu said. He the man not even move from here, he not even cross from here. You don't throw another issue in front of him. You're trying to stop the man from operating, from doing a job. The Felmausa business is too big for that man right now. Seriously, there's a big thing for that man here. Because before the man make any decision, before the man go home tonight, he's gonna be thinking all kind of stuff there. We know the other president over there, the same thing. It's not a small thing. When you're leading people for you to go home and just realize the other man talks, so everything just coming in your head. You're not gonna sleep tonight. We got brothers in here that stay away from the organization. This is our time to walk to them and talk to them and be them together. All be together. They all come and talk and sit down. Whatever the other person do to you, forget it. We have to talk. We have to bring people together. We're not here to devour us. You understand? So my thing right here is, Mr. President, your job is to bring us together here in Atlanta. That's why we put you there. And we know you can make it. Since you've been president, I've been impressed, for real. I've been impressed. But there are a lot of people going to be there to sabotage whatsoever you try to do. But you have to be strong and do what you're supposed to do. Because you treat me like it's gonna be problem for you. Number one, when I know right now when people are talking, other people want to come through and talk. You told them, say when they come and to that topic, you say, my man, you know, move forward. We're not going behind. A lot of presidents been here, they never do it. Seriously, I can see you like you're trying to bring something new to the organization. Because the old president, when somebody arguing right here, they will sit down and listen to that person arguing first and finish. They will keep up behind, and you tell them to go forward. I think that's a good idea for us, my brother. More big kekirene. Felmausa community, Felmausa hotel. We all Mandingo, man. We get a lot of respect out there, like people say. We for Atlanta. I heard the news that Atlanta started the Felmausa being there, talk about this thing here before, and it happened.
The poor respect us. Why we don't respect ourselves here? We get division among us here. How will the people be up there? We're going to respect us. Say, Atlanta Momu, Afio, Femu Kera, which Afio is now, Abro Sisi, no come Afio is now, Midike, Kakusi, Kaka, Adamadia, Kumanya for Aruke, Seka, di Famusa Kolo. No fear, Masemo Jekuanaba. The thing we're supposed to do here, we can't even do it. Seriously. Don't walk up to our brother and say, look, we got a new president with new ideas that are trying to bring us together. You don't come for meeting. Look how many people here. This place would be full all the way back there. This is our mission. It's not Famusa, man, please. Alright, John. Committee very well.
Thank you. Who have personal issue with Famusa should come out, just admit the reason why they don't want to be part of Famusa. But some of the reasons I'm hearing here, actually, it don't make no sense to me. If you talk about division, are we together here, honestly?
No.
Honestly, are we together?
No.
Are we part of Famusa right now?
No.
So how would you say if we join Famusa, it's going to be division among us? We're not even together. That's one thing I don't even understand. Famusa don't have any influence on us. We're not part of Famusa, and we are part. So how can you tell me that being part of Famusa is going to be division? If you got personal agenda why you don't want us to be part of Famusa, come out and say it. But no, those are excuses that we all live here. We know what's going on here. We all know the truth of what's going on here. We're not part of Famusa, and we know how we're going. You know. And besides that, I respect Lai Toure a lot. But from what I observed from Lai Toure, is some of his explanation and comment he made here, it tells me that he doesn't want nobody here to be part of Famusa. He want to be the face from Georgia to represent, to be in Famusa. How can you tell us the organization is only for Famusa, is for Liberia and Mandingo, and we now Liberia and Mandingo, so you guys should stay where you're at and say I'm a member, only I'll be there. Come on. You should try and get us together so we all can be part of something that is doing such a great job. I'm trying to keep up where we are and you be the face over there. You know? But it's a good thing. Famusa think it's a good thing. What they're doing back home, like everybody's saying, I don't think Mohammed Brady have any influence on somebody like me. You know? A lot of people here too. But from the job they have done recently, and the war it goes around. People know what they have done for Mandingo in Liberia. That's why some of all are more induced to be part of it. You know? But if you come out and say, well, you guys stay here and I'll be over there, I'll be over there. To me, you're trying to be the face over there and you don't want nobody to be part of it. You know, that's not the right way to go by. And that's my opinion.
Okay, man. You see, one minute, I think the main reason of today was to discuss how we're going to solve the Famusa issue. Whether we want to be part of it or we don't want to be part of it. But meeting agenda, more meeting agenda car, and now accusing people falsely or accusing people without any proof. You know, I don't see the reason why no more women join dinner, you know, and people do not instead of coming together have a cooler band. And then we just come and just say something about okay, more than thing you know, that it won't go well for us. Famusa Kola and Doma say, whether we can have meeting. It's true. You know, what did you do? Look at community. If you want to be part of Famusa, oh yeah, not for Famusa. If you don't want to play Famusa, you open up the media. They forget Famusa because of so reason. I think no, more when you're mad. Take a new excuse. Focus on that catano. Focus on that catano. No, what's not a more thing for you. Forget motor atrala. Because motor and go. Yeah, because we already divided. So it's like, you know, because no from come back from the probably like bro to say more social from so probably they get a personal interest. So by taking personal interest makala for the family that ana liambo mikabe wana so family kabe that na ne disi kunno ko na kum makala ne bini. So by the family makala it's, you know, instead of protecting our organization want to my personal interest maka, you know, it don't go well that way. Your brother not for that. No man like Alabama. Although Makenya Suzuka for more fuka da so na kele because me ya buta no wole fuka you le kia so you kela tuma ala ba no no mana be ala ba no so you know at least you know like you na kela mu kuma bro su kuma bro jato kuma kama la si you know I'm very happy be fa na kisi fa no ko yo kuma ke fa no ko no and the process still going on so that moment at least tuma de ne go la mi ala ba no sa kuma su kele mana you know mana ben kumia no mana we mana tono se mana den na no kwa so at least you know let us use each other and know listen to people view me you know it doesn't matter for mo ko lifa for diama mo bi se ka ko lifa sen nyama dia for a chere for na diama ma ati ka kiele so mo nyon bunya mo te dinna no at least nyam nu ka be no mo dem ko na mo ko at least you know the local waffle step say oh yeah mo fa wo at the last day oh yeah bi mu fa be ba tumo ba mu tia siwo ba ni la be fa wo lo no no this are reference these are reference to ma mo tia no since 1920 something who na be mu kala ati lo no bi no mo fa di focus mu tia no mu na suyo mu tia no abeneti alo they're not there because ana be me kala ana coming to la ko you know people follow that full step me janu kala no bi kala mo sia no ka yole mo nyuma ka nyom fe bon to yola tell me did mo ke wi no ko to what they getting from here I don't know to le fa fu ke mu ta ka nyom ko ko mo timi na nyom to awu ye wu kiela
Thank you.
So I know never for nothing no mo ben lo ali maka boyano at least ali yala ke ko no fitine mo ta mo fa ka ya odo mona yo kala me ala ba mi no we ala ba na dia la fio ano ala ba mi no ka bro su kuma dinia ta ka donga dia lo tuma le don ala ba abe buya ka buya ma apa ala adama be buya mala ba be ko no miziki ba do ya we no la diga no enjoy kala no so to mo ko la kwa mo yo kala ali end of the day mo fa ka yes mala ala ba mi kan no ala ma metie no very successful you know so no ma kala boya no ka fa bendira fili nyoma kwa mo ka bola no ali mo sa wa ni mo ta ka wi ma that's good so mi dan be wo le we ala mo ben lo
ala mo be ki ma egalo ma Mr. Jabatena kili damia mingala kako ko Africa mo vilo kata be Felmausa ma anangila aka mainga telefon na kaba mo kata no ga mengel bangali bala ati kana ko asa okay magati nyombe mengel bangali bala tradition ke jala so aka mainga nda opinion ma nga fanya na ngo alala ngo Felmausa komine ngo it's not necessary for us to have the meeting. And my reason was a lot of Mandingo association meaning I registered in the Felmausa. And before my fair that will find Felmausa the organization recognized the constitution organization. Mr. Jabatena Kamila chairman level now. Vasakana Kishon Maingala. Ko jalasa ko moye ko constitution mi organisation mi na ko mi ti ala ko ma wole follow kani ba mo digbere maka follow ke Mr. Jabate respond wolona as far as he's concerned that constitution is being suspended. Yeah. So we have that major problem right now to go. We have nothing to govern us. Free ten on the me ma government. So right now we're basically going by what Mr. Jabate said, and I think that's fundamentally wrong. Maka kawale arrange. We should not even start to talk about Felmausa without resolving our own issue. One is our constitution, and two. My organization registered in the government, but I registered in the government, but the 501c still represent what Musa Keita and Bakefa Donzo is holding. And either we go for that or we register this to the government before we even start talking about registering through, with another entity. That's fundamentally to me number 2. And number 3, ni kafo kuma register ka famusa mana letrela ta famusa ma kafo okay ala mata disagreement mina wolen do ko kwa mala why we saying kafo maka do famusa we ma do famusa constitution 7 like Bakamba said, some of us were following it, we're reading it. First of all, famusa number 1 famusa constitution ko more tisikala masale, you have to graduate from college. I follow more doing it. Okay, coming college degree to Nebula. So then I transition. If I have a master's degree in plumbing, does that qualify me to become a president for FAMUSA? No, that does not qualify me to become president for FAMUSA. So we're fundamentally wrong. More some do we know what million of wrong. And secondly, Konyima Bolabie, it take a FAMUSA member, what be for FAMUSA constitutional family. So disagreement we do so called at least Nemi Kalama, what do level. So FAMUSA invite can they all of mobile. For quiet now, I see one yako, question make a me fair, what a question mainga, then I jabili Mishra, then I offer. Kapakonukaka, Akaya constitution and Medke, Mama Diamima, more fine. And I will almost I was so Kabala and Makata oh I'm lost. Yeah.
No, you got it all.
No, I'm missing a story. But anyway,
I'm making a story.
Huh? I'm making a story? Okay, I'm not making a story.
Don't respond to that. That's why the president is trying to take
Okay.
Regroup yourself and keep on.
So basically what I'm saying, but we should not even talk about FAMUSA without agreeing or between ourselves like everybody has been saying. So I'll try to recruit it and then later I'll say what I want to say. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't have much to say, Yes, I don't have much to say. FAMUSA, I don't know much about FAMUSA. But what I have to tell you guys tonight is that let us all, our differences aside, unite ourselves to see how best to carry our organization. That's the only thing I get.
Mo veti lo te kera lo kala so to ko dum mala mo kala. Amen. Kala mo beki ma ala bo kala. Amen. Kala so to na be kama bo mo la bo kala. Amen. Adama de ju so ke kere ne wo se mo mi ya fe mi ya wale ala de kala mo ju so ke kere na la bo kala. Amen. Mo si ne ko mam na ni sunu lo nyaka ne FAMUSA ko male. Mo sa ina ni le ni mo ko makimina. Mo sa inlani ne mo kata FAMUSA ko kala wi mo FAMUSA ko makimina mo do yamme na ko maroko FAMUSA ko ako damiani Atlanta yani ako maboni yani so wokuma etunyala atunyala ni mawulo wanyaka soro ka FAMUSA ko damiani yani Muta sisila do ka FAMUSA na bunya la moko nyaka swa damiani yani ka FAMUSA ko mota kuma damiala for election we kasela wo korote ka for mo le candidat ilo mo ka wala favor agu mo FAMUSA ko kuma we alokota election we kasela aki yaro mame du preta election wate Mote bangali for lo maro occasion mi de tia saya le ke ndia mona bena ma efana ngo mota FAMUSA ngo mo ilo jaw to mota mo represent ka FAMUSA election lo kata bem de ma kata ben ka for alala ko mi na wi ni ka for me ya be ke ki nu yo me ya dile
for Atlanta ro asebe de for Liberia Mandingo Association. Ofana the more disqualified kala for more take Felmausa member. Because Minnesota Mandingo Association of Minnesota labi la in the waka. Milwaukee fana labi la in the waka. Most of labi la ni muluka wole Philadelphia and in New York. New York Mandingo Association Grammy fana la win ni bi mi operate and bi labi fana ye la in the waka. Obe Felmausa member le. Ni kama la dena ya sunu no moni la dena le kafa alala amu le jabutu omi mo la Felmausa kolo attention mi mo la Felmausa kolo nyarabe tension maji amu do keki ne kado Felmausa lo mo fa ka fo jobata ba ta bare la bele mo la kale masale ka fo ko mi mo woche kwa la Felmausa kolo mo ka lo mo woche o te so ba bare ko abare dilewe mais quand faut mobile la dena utu kuta mo ito jama nyoma mo ku maulo alala amu le jautu amu haki soroma amu le ja amu haki soroma mo isi alamade yakuma kuno kiwi disagree market akete kuma do fe nyona amabelma we ka meeting belelo mutaki ndo wole dunya meeting belewe because nyika ba mo ka utu mo sabale ka ke yoroki utu amiriate na ka akine o makoro boba especially mo kuma kusumulu mane wakibi le ka jama nyoma ki kuma kana je ka jama nyoma amulo ja amo mo go maji wo fo mo meeting lo utu amulo ja amo wo dabi amo meeting lo mo la dene ka fo mo ke kiene me mo miti mo la den o ka sabule ka mo kodo inyona Felmausa ko kana ka mo bu ko le ka fo Felmausa ko be la we akota wole ka sabule mo faravarana what the reason mo be faravara meetings ya mano Felmausa ko kuma ti zo wululo mo ka mo je tempo control ke kamo miri ka fo alala mo di te jini na butu mo na la dami ka le ka fo mo do nyombo mo be kange ma Felmausa ko be Felmausa ko tel me Felmausa ko be kele ka fo hin ko ko ale do lu josoro akunte Felmausa ko le be ko mo aya kumaro we fola ikezo do ya kuna do na mi dem ma yeah ka ko ale ko no akunte Felmausa ko le moni la dawo ka fa mo ke kiene amo be kangima e mo do Felmausa ro mo to do Felmausa me amo be kangima mo la de kun wolele me akana ke ka for personal reason ko le mo afeka do Felmausa ikete do Felmausa mi de so ti aro guarantee je ka fo we do Felmausa wo ke ti ka masa la bi mo je bo Felmausa ro ave position ho ka la bi mo afana ka fo we do mi ka Felmausa masa le ai fa masa nya la bi aje be position zo e Rush mo connect masa rush mo connect position zo la bia we can masa jona up to now I mean kumi de mo be kala ka fanya Felmausa akete mo use ale for their own political gain what kind of political gain I mean the solar ave ba Felmausa masa yala mo see ni temi ni mo misunderstand ni na Felmausa pray na fa na be ya tan na timi aworo ka ta se bola e I sa buy for some fa na rota rugula Mohamed du comité masala ali ka jamani ka fo kala tela bosi ako atela bosi ako
kalolo lu first asamina wala ati egbe
atela bosi ako me la we ami dem afo te mi no ka fo hin me ya dem be kiene ali mo make kiene to mo ju solo me fo ka fo me ya dem be kiene be we ya kun ka fo din ai ke Felmausa member le alhamdulillah ana ko mi ka ni we ko be le ka fo ata ni medical info me no ka di mo ma we ko bielele ali mo amadi wa association ya mo na su ka ya ko mo na fa ni mo fa na da no kalata mo ali mo mata mere ko ko mere me mo na fa na ta mo le malabi mo be si level ki ni la be ko mo na fa na ba ya kata la bi ka fa su le oto o fa na Nigeria le ka ko ni alala Atlanta Mandingo Association they are one of the best Mandingo association in America mo me osu ka foka ka limani kilo ba ari Mandingo association to so la bi ami de be osu ka ade mo ka limani ko ni be fe na ta Mandingo association be fe na ta Felmausa vena ka asabanale ni. So amu loja amo inyonya yokumaro. Me Felmausa ko kuma kanaka kuma ile ujo ka fa be ile wi akota moti inyonya ya lo ato ko gbere ne ka fo moti inyonya ya ka be mi dem ma. Mo be se ka mo poko kaka mo che nungu be se ka mo resolve ka ya ka fo ka Felmausa membole. And it's not even necessary for more mostly Felmausa leadership na kana kumanu ya ka for more ya mo do Felmausa. Mo be se ka do Felmausa lo ateni leadership ka for Felmausa leadership for no Felmausa leadership na ya kana kumamoya. Go mami mana kumamoya yo. Mo isi ngani ka for Felmausa leadership na ya kana kumanu ya for. Nuna to do Felmausa we don't need order. Nyamo afeka do Felmausa, mo be se do Felmausa, we don't need order. That's my personal opinion.
Hold on, let him talk, please.
That's my personal opinion.
Makamba, hold on, please.
Mo be se ka do Felmausa ateka for leadership na ya kani si mo nya ko. Leadership Felmausa ko la we leadership ma we kan reach more for what e butu. Because moment ka kana kuma mo we na ka first personal for Felmausa le we tika kana nyamoti kuma ko we wa administration tika kana ka kuma moya. So amu leja amu nyonya yo mo fana na mo mi biala monya ka for e mo la da amu leja fana ka wo bunya di woma. Because nu gure kuma lo ya ko mo bi si la masa ko mo masa o do yala nu bule do fa je ro do yala nu bule fa na do a do yala mo ka wo fa na mo akela masa ya mi yo foi te so alo me mi de ila sawala mu tiete ku makan manuwe wele masa la sawala so nya mo ka mo mi bia mo nye o ka ka mo susu le butu amu le ja mo respect o ma so mate alo janja fa mi tene fa ka fo wele we nanga be mo na we jafa makaketo na ka sora mo
yari nak mane fasigi ma bangali ya feka kuma kenge atola na mi 40 di la feka jafa ma digama ana 40 ka gele jafa ma dila
ngo
mo gumma wolo
that should be the last one
especially to Liberia and Wigo. I'm embarrassed in front of you guys. I'm very sorry.
No, ni ya uncle le.
Ale na sound that the memo wo kuma for
Kasi jama to makwa. You see, sweet and you go out of control. But I think Jama Jafama from the word that was uttered from my mouth. It's not me, but you see, every human being is subject to mistake. That was mine. I'm deeply regret. I'm very sorry. And I feel bad. Jaffa, most especially my sisters, and we were like border. I don't want them to see me in this kind of motion.